All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Machah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, yeah, I just want to do this video, all right, because I was watching I got the notification on my phone, I have this breaking news app, and lately for the past few weeks, all right, all I've been seeing is this Dow, all right, or the stock market, and how good it's doing and all these different things, all right. But the first precept automatically I thought of, all right, upon seeing that was one which I'm gonna pull up later, all right, in the book of First Thessalonians, the fifth chapter, all right, going into peace and safety, all right, because what people are gonna realize very soon is that the Most High has them in a trick bag, okay. Here it is that and that's the balance of the Lord, all right, showing you how ignorant our people are, because just a couple of weeks ago people were losing their minds, all right, about World War III and Iran and all these different things, which we kept telling you, no, this isn't going to be the full start of the nuclear war, all right. Certain prophecies have to take place before. However, the Lord did that to set the tone, all right. People got all scared and making all these memes about drafts and all that, and now it's starting to die down. And just like that, they run right back to their folly, and instead of having common sense and thinking, yo, what if this actually does happen, you know, or what if this was to continue, or what if something like this happened? The fear, the genuine fear that some people felt, all right, should have made them consider, yo, maybe, if something like this was to happen, what would I do? But to Jake, it was just jokes, Oh, memes here, memes there, this, that, and that. All right. They don't know that that was just a demo. That was just a foreshadowing of what the Lord is going to bring. Okay. So let me start off with this. This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 20. The anger of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart, meaning his mind. In the latter days ye shall consider it perfectly. Okay? Why? Because in that time you're gonna know who the Lord is dealing with. It's not gonna be hesitation or second thoughts about, is the Lord upset, or is he having mixed emotions, or no. All right. With the judgment that's going to take place on this earth, everybody's going to know, yeah, the Most High is real and he's upset. All right. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai are pissed off, man. Okay. And it's very scary how they can put the spirit on you, all right, that spirit of deep slumber, to just be in the world and not even know what's going on. Right now it seems like things are quote unquote quiet and stuff, but over the years we've seen that's how prophecy works. All right. Like we read in Habakkuk, all right, or like we read in Habakkuk, all right, though it tarry, wait for it. Okay, something will happen, then it's like it slows down a little bit, then something else happens and it slows down a little bit. But if you're paying attention, the things that happen are more intense than the first. Okay? And the Lord he's doing is, each time something happens, that's the Lord moving the chess piece. All right? Then he waits, moves the next chess piece. So what he's doing is he's setting it into motion, to where on his final move, boom, checkmate. Okay? And that checkmate is going to be like a domino effect, okay, which is going to set off everything else that needs to happen. All right? So hey, you got a lot of people who are in that state of peace and safety. They're seeing this Dow, rising to all-time highs, crossing the threshold of 29,000 and all of that. You know why it's doing that? Because it's about to collapse. Okay? An economic collapse happens usually when people are not really expecting it like that. People predict, yeah, it's gonna come real soon. But then you have some people saying, well, you said the economic collapse is coming, but right now the stock market is doing great. Why is that? Because it's being manipulated. All right, it's controlled. It's not a free market, it's a fixed market. They're controlling it. All right, and what they do is they put in a certain action, and instead of allowing the reaction to occur, they alter it, to where the reaction is prolonged for a desired outcome. So when it gets to the point where the market, every action has to have a reaction. Okay. So out of nowhere, boom, you have a crazy reaction. That was from an action that was caused a while back. However, it was the reaction was prolonged. All right. So all these things building up. How is that an economy that's doing so bad and so much debt, okay, with so much inflation in it, is out here? Oh, all of a sudden it's all good, and housing and everything is doing great. Look, man. Hey, let me get it real quick. This is Second Esdras chapter. Oh shoot, let me see what chapter. 16, right? Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Now this is the priest or the prophet Ezra, okay, speaking, because the Lord showed him visions, all right, of things to come in the last days, all right. And when he saw that, he out of fear, all right, he said this: woe is me, woe is me, all right. Like in today's terms, be like, oh shit, damn, like I'm screwed, kind of thing, because it's like, who will deliver me in those days? That's how bad, all right, it got. That's how bad it's gonna get, and he saw that. Okay, and even though he knew the Lord was on his side, it was so scary, that as in being in the flesh, it's normal to get nervous or to get shook up, all right, at first sight. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. See, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of everything isn't as intense as the climax or getting to the end. All right. So right now people are thinking that it's the end. No, it's only the beginning. Oh yeah, we averted a world war. Yes, we're lit. We're not going to war. Blah blah blah. You got this close to going to a war, all right, and you think that tensions and everything is just gonna go back down and it's just gonna be peaceful? No, the levels that things have reached is gonna stay that way. Iran is increasing their nuclear enrichment, all right, levels, all right, daily, man. They said to hell with that nuclear deal. Okay, here it is. Russia is making I think it says Russia was going to attend a peace conference with Libya, which you read about that in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right, Libya was one of those countries or those nations mentioned in there that Russia was going to be a guard onto. Okay, so these prophecies are taking place, but the Lord he set it in its measure, man. So we still got to have patience for all of them to manifest. Okay, it says the beginning of famine and great death. All right, great death. And famine is definitely a horrible way to die, man. But you got a lot of people who, hey, the Lord has different judgments for different people, man. Some people their names are written on that famine list. And let me tell you something, man. Famine is definitely a painful way to die, man. A brutal, slow, painful way to die. It says, in great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, which the word evil means a bad time. All right. So the beginning of bad times, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So Ezra saw it, he got scared. He's like, yo, all these things happening, like it's so bad that what am I going to do? Because he understood reincarnation. He understood that he was going to be here in these last days. And that's why he was scared. Like, what is he going to do? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish. Tribulation means trouble, all right, are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You see? So even as these things are happening and we're warning them, look, it's on its way, it's on its way, it's getting closer. They see it, but then they go back to sleep. Because what? They're not going to turn from their wickedness. It says in verse 19 that it's for amendments. It's for them to correct their ways. But they're not going to turn. They're not going to hear it. Why? Because some people are just meant to be judged. The Lord has said it already that they're not going to be saved. They're going to have to be destroyed. All right? And then you have others who the Lord has said, you know what? In the last days, I'm going to open your eyes. Hey, the scriptures tell you, man, that look, in what's that, in 1st or 2nd Corinthians, the 7th chapter or so, all right, Paul says, look, if you have the unbelieving wife is sanctified through the husband, and vice versa. All right, so if you're a man of the Lord, hey, Lord will have mercy on your family, man. You That's like a side note, man. If your woman isn't I mean, quote unquote in the truth, because that's not what how the Lord created it to be. Don't stress. Oh nah, she has to be this and perfect. No, it's not. That's not her lot. Okay, it's your lot. You, all right, are the head of the household. Okay, so your house will be saved through you. That means you got to be right. You got to endure. You have to labor so that the Lord might have mercy on your loved ones for your sake. The scriptures say the women will be saved in childbearing. Now you have some sisters out there who actually trying their hardest, to actually follow the ways of the Lord, which is a beautiful thing. But not every woman who's either with a man of the Lord or is gonna be with a man of the Lord is gonna be on some holy type joint. Now in their spirit, the Lord is gonna see something in that, all right, that's gonna be worthy of delivering them. Okay, but in that day, you don't gotta look, man. It says 7 women are gonna take hold of one man. Some of these women you might not even know them, you know. But go ahead, going on. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." All right, and guess what? These elites that are manipulating the stock market, man, they know how to do it. They've been doing it for years. They know how to manipulate the minds of the people, you know, and they know how to make the stock market look like it's doing good. Just last year, they were pumping billions of dollars into the market because they had to do that, or else it was just going to go down. But they were what? They were buying time. Once this economy is gone, their chip and all that stuff that they're trying to do is ready. Okay, but they need a good scenario because they're not trying to take down just the American economy. They're trying to take down the world economy. They're trying to take this whole joint down. Hence, the mark of the beast is gonna be made worldwide. It's gonna try the whole earth. Okay, which the mark of the beast is that RFID microchip. Okay, it will be used to buy and sell, and then much more. Okay, it says, for many of them that dwell upon um yeah, verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay, and I'm not gonna read all the way on down, but hey, this Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, the 15th chapter, these are all good chapters to read, man. Okay, but these are the things coming. But our people are in that mindset of what? First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So the Lord has set it up to where he doesn't want you to see the punch coming. It's gonna catch you by surprise. Now over here, Lord's will, we of that elect. We have the mindset of we're expecting it to come. We know how it's gonna come. Okay, so we're on our guard. All right. But you have people that it's not that they're playing the Clark Kent role. They are the Clark Kent. So ain't no Superman side to them. So when this happens, it's gonna catch them by surprise. They're gonna be caught up and they can't escape. All right, they're not mentally prepared. They're not physically prepared. They're not spiritually prepared. None of that. And most important of all, you have to have the faith, and you have to have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai on your side, man. It's not just about you knowing their names or you knowing them. They have to know you. You have to be written in the book of life. All right, let me get that real quick. All right, Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which Michael is one of the archangels, all right, which standeth for the children of thy people who are Israelites, and there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble. You read about that in Jeremiah 30th chapter, the 7th verse, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So the things that are going to be taking place on the earth very soon is going to be so crazy that there's nothing in history that has ever or will ever amount to the destruction that's going to be happening very soon. All right. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. What book is that? The book of life. All right. And that's the elect that are going to be written in that book. All right. But yeah, I think that was pretty much all the precepts I had on here. Okay. I just wanted to bring that out real quick, man. Hey, stay on your spiritual guard and your spiritual toes, man. Okay. Don't let down your guard just because you see, things, that World War III stuff cooled down. No, we know the order of the prophecies. All right, and that famine of the word is still gonna come. The persecution is still on the way. All right, all these things are still on the way to happen. All right. So as men of the Lord, as the hopeful elect, keep pushing, stay in the spirit, keep praying for fewer days. All right, and Lord's will, the Lord, comes and gets us out of here real soon. All right. So with that, I hope this is edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.